What's going on, guys? Matt Manduke here, and I have another drone flight for you, but I want to narrate this one because the last few I haven't. Where I am flying is actually the Avalon beach at sunrise on Labor Day, and I couldn't sleep the night before because all the positive energy from the Whitebriar, it was just amazing. So when as the morning rolled around, I took myself out to the beach like I like to do, because if I don't do it after work every night, because that's kind of my routine, I'll get done, I'll have my shift drinks, I go down to the Wawa, I get myself something to drink, and then I go out to the beach. And it's interesting to me because there's never anybody out there to just enjoy the tranquility and the waves crashing, and that is what we're all there for, is the beach, right? But I can't fly the drone at night. It's not that it won't fly at night, it's just that you wouldn't be able to see anything because it doesn't deal with low light like that. And I'm not overly upset that nobody else is out there, because if everybody else was out there, it wouldn't be tranquil. But since I didn't go out to the beach after the white party at the Whitebriar, I went out in the early morning, and this sunrise was just amazing. I could see from the beach, because my eyes are 20/10 ever since I got my LASIK surgery, and that's why my eyes are so bright, light, and I get a lot of compliments on them. Thank you, ladies, for all those compliments, and a couple of the gentlemen. But I could see that kayaker that you can see right now, and I wanted to get out there and get a shot with him in it, and that's what the thumbnail is for this, is the kayaker. But I also wanted to get some really great views of the sunrise because it just looked amazing, and it was amazing. It was amazing to see. But since I was out, and I really want to point out that the water looks blue here, and that's not a common thing in New Jersey ocean because it holds so much sand, it often comes off as brown. So it looking blue here just makes it that much more mesmerizing. But since I was flying anyway, and there's only so much of the ocean that you necessarily want to fly over and see, the video has to be more entertaining and tranquil than that. I also took a look at the city that is Avalon, and this is where all the people stay. And the drone doesn't do so well with cutting corners, but I took it up the dunes, and you can see that there are a couple people on the beach, but oh so few, and that's probably because most people were up late partying. As I turn, you can see the details of the grass and the different colors that flow across it, and yes, I probably will do a painting taken from a still out of this video, because I need to do a few paintings for AJ's for next season, and I think the Avalon beach is something that people would want to have in their house. Maybe not in their beach house, maybe in their house at home. But it's definitely something that pulls everyone, and that's something of amazement. So perhaps the sunrise itself, with the ocean and its blue, just as it is there, will be in AJ's next year. I flew around a little bit more. I could see they were combing the beach, so I wanted to get close to that, but I was going kind of slow and they were going really slow, so it took a little bit to get up to it. And actually, but since I fast forwarded because there wasn't much to see without it, then you get to see that. And the drone does give me quite a bit of fly time, so while I got them combing the beach and that cute couple that's walking the beach at this beautiful sunrise, and I got the guy kayaking, I also still had some battery life, and if I have battery life, I usually just fly it all the way out. So I took some shot of the beach because I thought it was one of the most tranquil and relaxing things to see. And then I know that I turned it around, and this is from about 400 feet above Avalon, and you can see I am pretty much, I'm in the middle of the block between 20th and 21st, because that's generally where I go, because I sleep on 20th, so, but you can see all the way down the finger. And if you're watching this and you stay in Avalon for the summer, if you look really closely, you might be able to pick out your house. as I can look very closely and be able to pick out the Whitebriar, which is, if you look off to the right a little bit, you can, I changed the angle. This first intersection there, that's going to be Avalon Ave, and then the next intersection is going to be Dune, and you can see the Princeton at Dune, and then you can see the Whitebriar at Dune, but they're off to the right. They're a couple blocks down. Actually, that makes the drone between 22nd and 23rd, but that's not where I'm at. I'm actually between 20th and 21st. But there you can see the Princeton, the Sea Grill, and the Whitebriar. You can see AJ's. You can see the parking lot for the Shamrock Deli, and you can see a couple of houses and parking lots, and you can really get an idea of what it is. But that's the range that the drone has. I can't actually go any further away, so I just turn around and come back. And this is a view from way above the city, so you can't really, no matter how tall you build your house, you will never be able to get the view that I have right now. But each of our perspectives is different. Perhaps your view is amazing, or perhaps you have one of those sunrises or one of those sunsets. I get them everywhere I go, and many of the places that I sleep, I get a sunrise and a sunset, because I choose where I want to be, and I have that freedom to do so. And though it is not me that is flying right now, I am actually piloting this drone in order to give you the same view that I got with it. And I just found it to be mesmerizing. And since I couldn't sleep the night before, this flight and the scene on the beach and the enjoyment of the sound of the waves and the view of the sunrise was actually enough to put me down for, well, a couple hours at least. Enough where Labor Day night I spent in the Whitebriar and enjoying a little bit of a few drinks with, well, Action Jackson and the rest of the staff that was in there, as well as many of the regulars, because, you know, I love you guys as much as the people that work there. And this is where I start the slow descent to landing. And I believe that to be, you know, as dramatic as it could be. And I might use this footage again at some point, although I do have overhead footage of from both the beach and the back bay for my Jersey Shore review, Avalon, Why Is It Cooler Than a Mile, which is going to come up in the right corner, so you guys can check that out. And I do a few other Jersey Shore reviews, and I have Wildwood, Cape May, and Sea Isle all finished. I do expect to get the rest of the Jersey Shore. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this and you want to see my other drone flights, you can go ahead and check out that video there. Or if you want YouTube to pick out what's best for you, you can check out that video there. As always, guys, I want you to like the video, subscribe, and I really want to thank you for watching, because I wouldn't do this without you. I'll see all my friends later.